Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're all doing well. Today I wanted to talk to you about my favorite 8 nature-themed baby girl names. These are all names that I think are really cute and are very unique and different, and names that you're not going to find every day. So I love nature names. I think that they can be really special and have a lot of meaning behind them. My first 2 boys I named Oak and Cypress. We call him Cy. And I love the meaning behind them. I love that they're very unique. My name is also Holly, so I love keeping with the tradition of nature names. So we have 2 little boys, and these 8 names are girl names. They're names that have been on my list for a while, and names that I honestly am very much considering if I ever have a girl. The very first name is Cinna, and I think this is such a cute little girl name. I can just picture a little girl running around with that name. It's short for Cinnamon, but I wouldn't actually name her Cinnamon. I think I would just name her Cinna. And traditionally, this is actually a boy name, but I think it works really well for a girl. This name is ranked number 700 according to the website Baby Names. I got all of my information from there, so if anything's wrong, you can blame that website. The second name is Meadow. Meadow is number 426 in the US, and I love how beautiful it sounds, and also like the picture that you get in your mind when you say the word meadow. Because when you say the word meadow, you think of like green and flowers and beautiful and like a beautiful sky. And so I just think that Meadow would be such a beautiful name for a little girl. The one issue I do have with Meadow is that I can't think of a cute nickname. I think like Mead sounds weird. Oh, I don't know, Med. I feel like Meadow doesn't have any good unique nicknames, and I for some reason love nicknames. I just think it's like easy when they're a baby, you like call them by a cute nickname. So I think that is one thing I do not like very much about the name Meadow. The next name is Ember, and I love the name Ember. I think it's so cute. I think you could nickname her Emmy, which is really fun. It is number 157 according to that website in the US, which is still unique. It's not quite as unique. One thing I don't really like about it is that it sounds a lot like Amber. And so I feel like if you do name it your daughter Ember, they might get a lot of times like, oh, do you mean Amber? And then they're like, no, it's Ember with an E. And I feel like that might get a little bit annoying for them. But other than that, I think it's so cute. And I said in my previous video where I talked about baby boy names that I love, that if we ever did have twins, we'd probably name them Ember and Ash. I just think that's so fun and really cute names that go together. Number 4 on my list is Opal, and I love the name Opal. I think it's a beautiful vintage name, and I love that it's a gemstone. It also doesn't hurt that it's my great-grandmother's name, and so it would be definitely like a namesake for my daughter. Number 5 is Eira, and I think Eira is so cute. I think it's very unique, very different. It means snow in Welsh, and I love that. I just think of like, kind of like Snow White, I guess, just like a beautiful little girl. Eira is ranked number 1,570 in the US, so it's a very unique name, and I love the idea in my head I get when I think of Eira. Next is Rue, and I love the name Rue. I think it's really beautiful. It is an herb. The one thing that I am a little bit nervous with the name Rue is that it reminds me of the Hunger Games, but I think that's why it actually is like shooting up in popularity. I mean, it did in like the past couple of years, and so it definitely is not as unique as it used to be. It still is number 1,557 ranked in the US. So, I mean, it definitely is unique, but as I was like looking at the chart, the website Baby Center that I got this information from has like charts of when these names were the most popular. And so it's definitely like shooting up. It's like crazy, the name Rue, but I think it definitely is a beautiful name, and I would love to name a future daughter Rue. Number 7 is Cascade, and I love the name Cascade, but my husband unfortunately doesn't, so I don't think we would ever use this name, which is so sad to me because I think it's so cute. You could name her Cassie, so it's not, you know, so weird, but it definitely is very unique. I just think Cascade, I think of like waterfalls coming down. I just love waterfalls. On that website, it says that this name is ranked 16,502, so I mean, it's not very common at all. You're not really going to meet another Cascade. But if she didn't want to be like so unique, she could always go by Cassie. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a good name. One of you guys should name your kid Cascade for me because I can't unless I get a new husband, which I wouldn't want to do. Lastly is Lilac, and Lilac is definitely on the top of my list. I love lilacs. I grew up with a house nearby that had a beautiful lilac bush. I loved going on walks and seeing that bush and smelling it. I love the smell of lilacs. For me, it brings up so many great memories. I think that it is very unique. If she didn't want to be so unique, she could go by Lila, which I love as well. Like either way, I just think that Lila or Lilac is beautiful. Currently, it is ranked number 5,371 in the US, so it definitely is very unique. So lilac is a beautiful flower. It's such a beautiful smell, and I would love to name my daughter Lilac, and that's definitely number 1 on this list. All right, you guys, so that is all of the names that I wanted to put into this little video. I hope that you enjoyed it. For honorable mentions, I did have a couple of those, especially because my husband loves these other ones, but they weren't quite as unique, so I didn't want to put them as one of my 8 in this video. But I love the name Hazel, and I love the name Sage. I think both of these names are definitely growing in popularity, and I've met like a few of them throughout my life. My husband loves Hazel. I think it's because our last name is Hill, and he just thinks Hazel Hill is so cute, which I agree with. I think that it would be a fun name. So anyway, those are just a couple honorable mentions I wanted to throw in there, and so you get, just a full 10 for watching this video and for sticking out to the end. I hope you guys are all doing well, and if you guys have any names that you really love, especially if they're nature themed, it would be so fun to read them down below, so comment those. And I really appreciate you all for watching. Thank you so much. And if you liked this video, please like and subscribe. You can also share this video with friends who are having a baby girl and thinking about nature-themed names for their baby. I hope you all have such a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!